Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Human Interaction Podcast. I am your host, Andrew Hambone Hambleton. And this week, in our third full session of The Lost Mine of Phandelver, we've got the whole crew back. Anki, Roland, Naylor, and Alf, they're all back together. The boys are back in town. And in town, indeed, they were. Got to stop trying to improvise. Uh, So they make it back to the town of Phandalin, and they spend some time walking around talking to the townspeople, to random NPCs, trying to figure out some information, figure out what's going on, figure out the next step in the adventure. And on a personal, real-life note, this just so happened to be the night before Roland's first child was born. So long live Mordecai, and I don't know. Let's get into it, and I hope you enjoy our third session.
We spoke of distrust.
So that's pretty much where you guys are. I will say in the time that we were gone, you guys have taken all of the goods out of the caves, and you've loaded them into your wagon to return to the Lion Shield Coster in Phandalin. So now you have a choice to make, essentially. Do you want to go to Phandalin, or do you want to do something else?
I think we should probably go to Phandalin.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, the last thing I want to do is agree with the elf, but we need to go.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay. As you guys are traveling to Phandalin, you're making your way downtown. Doo-ba-doo. I want the NPC character to first of all, he's amazed that you guys are traveling with someone who is so just and famous as Roland. He looks at Roland and says, like, I can't believe that we're traveling together, good sir. You're a legend. Your story, your conquers, your wow, terrible. Your reputation precedes you, good sir, and I am happy to be traveling with such a lawful human being.
Oh, of course, you've heard of me. I'm visibly sweating. I'm looking around. Well, anyway, we're getting close, aren't we?
Yes, indeed, the party is getting close, and one more order of business. The Sildar also wants to apologize to the halfling for treating him so poorly. He knows now that Roland would never travel with someone who was of ill reputation. So he extends his sincerest apologies and hopes that we can travel in peace.
We certainly can travel in peace. I get along with Roland too, and that means we can all get along.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Okay, as you're now approaching Phandalin, and as you're traveling along, the rutted track emerges from a wooded hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of Phandalin. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on old fieldstone foundations. More old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars surround the newer houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of the cart track, which widens into a muddy main street of sorts as it climbs toward a ruined manor house on the hillside at the east end of town. And I will give you a map of that.
Nice. Can you zoom in on that map?
Yep. Give me a minute. Good.
Great. Thanks, man.
So you guys are coming in here from the north. And as you can see, Barthen's Provisions is right here. That's where you were meant to deliver the original wagon load of goods that started this adventure. There is the Lion Shield Coster here, which is where you can return the stolen goods from the Cragmaw hideout. And the Stonehill Inn right here is always a good place to start and try to find some information. So Sildar is now much at ease as all the townspeople and children playing in the streets and doing their chores. They're all kind of looking at you, but they're not really interested. They just kind of keep going back to work. Sildar says, "My friends, let us secure lodgings. I'm told the local inn is very quaint." And now, do you want to head right to the inn? Do you want to go get some gold by returning all of these goods to
I don't
the
want to waste
places?
any time. I want to get the gold first and foremost. We just rested. We just arrived. Let's get paid, and then we can decide.
I agree. I'm not really sure how I'd pay for my room right now, so might as well get our gold.
Might as well clear out our quest book, if you will. Might as well get paid while we're at it, too. Let's do it.
Yes.
Okay, Barthen's Provisions or the Lion Shield Coster? Which one do you guys want to go to?
Whichever's closer.
Well, Barthen's Provisions is is the first building you pass on the trail. So you guys enter Barthen's Provisions. It's the biggest trading post in Phandalin. Its shelves stock most ordinary goods and supplies, including backpacks, bedrolls, rope, and rations. It's open from sun up to sundown, and you've arrived. We'll say in the early evening. So you've got a few hours before nightfall and before everything's pretty much closed. So you enter and you speak to Barthen, and you you enter the store, and Barthen, the proprietor of the store, says, "Greetings, travelers. What can I do for you?"
Who wants to take charge here?
Roland, you're well known. These people already like you.
All right.
Please.
Mhm.
Well, we were hired to bring this wagon here with all its goods and sundry items, so I'm hoping we can get paid for that, good sir.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for returning these goods or supplying bringing these supplies to me. I'll have my
Guy
clerks.
seems a little nervous.
Are you all right? Can I talk to your manager?
I am the manager, good sir.
All right. Well, you seem a little unsure about this deal. I've almost died several times delivering this wagon.
I'm just concerned because my friend Gundren Rockseeker has not returned with you, and I'm curious as to what happened to him.
Ooh, yeah.
Yikes.
About that.
Yeah.
Sildar speaks up. We were waylaid on the way, Barthen. Good to see you once again. We were waylaid by goblins and a bugbear named Clarg, who captured Gundren and I and took Gundren to a place called Cragmaw Castle. As this is happening, his young clerks, Onder and Thistle, are unloading the wagon of his goods, and he does give you all 10 GP each.
Excellent.
He also, upon learning about Gundren's misfortune, he says, "Please, I beg you to find my friend. I was very excited to hear about his the possibility of finding Wave Echo Cave and the lost mine of Phandelver. I'd really like to find him and save him, and I'm sure we can work out a reward if the four of you are able to do so."
You guys ready to go back out and save another one?
Well. Wait one second. You seem really wishy-washy about things we could work out for compensation. I would really like it if we could just kind of get that in paper right up front, with all the, the extreme risk we're all taking. You do understand how crazy dangerous it is out there.
Yeah, I gotta be
yes.
honest. I mean, I feel like we brought back a lot of supplies. I think those supplies were probably worth far more, obviously, than we just got paid to bring them back. Plus, we saved someone on the way who wasn't even one of the Rocksteady and Bebop brothers. So
Right,
if you want us to
we
go back,
cleared out a future threat, Enki.
We did.
Exactly what I'm
Yes.
saying.
now you have a safe passage between the towns. We've done a lot for you without asking for anything more than the original agreement. I think if you want us to go back out, we need some serious commitment to coin on paper.
Or perhaps some free goods to stock us up for this trip.
Unfortunately, I can't offer you much more. The Red Brands have been causing a lot of trouble in town, and they've been making business very difficult. I do not have a lot of extra supplies or gold to give you. I will give you the 10 GP that we originally agreed upon, but other than that, I can't do anything for you. I'm
All
sorry.
right, then we can't promise anything right now.
Now, hold on. The reason I came here is because I can't stand for bullies, and the Red Brands, as I understand, are exactly that. They've been here
Yes, they are.
tossing their weight around, and I'm interested in just setting things right. I don't answer to anyone, but I don't stand for people being bullies. So I'm willing to act now in faith that that we will be treated kindly on the back end for relieving this stress.
Yeah, the Red Brands are dicks.
Agreed.
I also
work with
I
them.
mean, is it something we could maybe deal with or just kind of a general the economy's in shambles excuse?
I would not be alone in town saying that if someone could deal with the Red Brands, that would be amazing for everybody in town. They have really had us all under their thumb for quite some time.
I think it's a worthy goal.
I know for a fact that the Red Brands frequent the Sleeping Giant Tap House. I don't know if that helps you at all, but that's really all I know. As far as Gundren Rockseeker goes, I know that his brothers, Nundro and Tharden, were camped somewhere outside of town. I haven't seen them in about 10 days, but I expect them to return any day now to resupply.
I also support us going along with this mission. I have my own reasons to get to Cragmaw, as I've already made clear to you, my party.
Yeah, I hear you, but hold on, slow down. There's two different missions here. We either go after the Rocksteady and Bebop brothers, talk to them, go get their third bro, or we clear out the Red Brands. I mean, these are two different directions we're talking about, and I got a thing with the Red Brands, all right? Those dicks tried to kill me.
No,
That Gastoff guy who runs them, I don't trust any of them. So I don't know if I want to be in this town unless we're going to clear them out first.
That's fair. That's fair. I will go along with this if we want to take down the Red Brands first.
Well, I'm
move on.
kind of looking at it as this guy seems to be using it as an excuse that he can't help us out or promise us any sort of help or compensation for helping him unless we deal with these guys. Clearly, they're bullies. They're terrible people. So we should probably at least have some words with them, see if they can ease up a bit. Why not?
Before we head over to the bar that they're hanging out at, though, I got a tip. Let me ask you something, Mr. Manager Man. You know who Halia Thornton is?
I'm sure I do.
You know where we could find her before we go talk to these Red Brands? Because I know that Halia Thornton She doesn't like them either. And I feel like all of us could work together to remove this nuisance from the city. Then we could really settle and decide whether we want to go out on another adventure if they're going to pay us enough.
I'm not. I'm familiar with the name, but I don't know where to find her. Perhaps you could check with someone at the Stonehill Inn.
All right. That sounds reasonable.
All right. Well, I guess if that's all, we'll be on our way to go talk to these Redbrands, if as it were.
Well, let's stop by the Stonehill Inn first, because I'd like to team up with Hallia Thornton if she's around. I mean, I heard that she's got it out for them as much as we do now, so we might as well work together.
We're swinging by an inn.
And excuse my ignorance, but I'm not familiar with the terms Rocksteady and Bebop. What is this other task that you were talking about? In more plain terms.
Manager,
That's just
tell
what
about the
Enki's
brothers.
been calling the three Rockseeker brothers. Who Gundren was the one who hired you to bring the supplies back to Barthen's Provisions in the first place, and the one who was kidnapped at Cragmaw hideout, along with Sildar.
Who's still missing.
Now, how close is that to where we are currently?
Cragmaw?
Yeah,
Cragmaw is where you just came from.
where
we
we
have to
just
go
came from.
all the way back to
That's-
start looking around for a lost brother. We don't even know if this guy's still alive. And we'd really, if we're going to do
Your-
this,
no, hold on. Your search has led you here. Your search for
Yeah.
him has led you here.
We're supposed to look around in town and see if we hear anything about where the
Right.
Cragmaw Castle could be.
Hmm.
Now,
Okay.
I'd
so
like
here-
to I'd like to offer a suggestion to the party real quick.
All right.
I can heal us up for free because there's a luck temple in town here, and I got connections there, and I have to make a stop at one of the sisters' houses that's right next to the shrine. So why don't, rather than us spending money or time trying to recover some of our health and the things that we just expended battling, we can get a free heal up at the shrine.
I mean, if we need it, sure. I thought we
Are we-
rested.
Yeah, I thought we
I'm
were fully
feeling
rested.
great. I'm unsure what you're talking about, Naylor. Are you feeling a bit under the weather?
Have we rested? And I just
Yeah.
didn't make a note of it in my book.
Yeah, we ended last time resting with Roland just before we loaded up all the supplies.
I'm sorry, I've been so focused on these new spells that I
Now-
lost.
It's
No.
been a crazy couple days, Naylor. It's all right.
Now back to my line of questioning. So I just wanted to state earlier that I'm absolutely for taking out these bullies, but I'm also for finding members of my clan, and if it reinforces our crew before we take on these bullies, I think that sounds sensible as well.
I
So
second that.
I say we go out and see the looking for our my clan member, but if trouble should find us, I would like to align with taking them on. That's my position.
Hold on, I retract my seconding. I don't think we should leave the city until we take a look around.
Oh,
We don't
yes,
need to
I've got
engage with these
stops to
red
make.
brands.
Do
Yeah,
you
we don't need to
us-
engage.
Do you need us there, Halfling, to talk to your friend and see if she'll join our group, or do you want to handle that alone?
No, I can head over. I can go to the, Stoned Pony Inn, whatever it was called.
The Stonehill Inn.
Yes,
Yeah,
which
the
is-
Stone
which
Pony
is-
Inn.
Great name. It's a great
On
name.
on
Why
the way.
don't we split up then? Why don't we
Sure.
split up and I'll meet you guys at the inn after I stop over at the shrine.
All right, cool. I'll head right to the inn. I'll just look for Hallia, and I'll just hang out until you guys arrive.
Wait. We shouldn't split up too crazy. We should at least go in pairs of, say, two, maybe. I'll go with Naylor.
Fine
Oh,
with me.
really? Roland, you don't want to come? All right.
Damn.
So
right.
Alf and
Alf's-
Enki are gonna head to the Stonehill Inn.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys you tie up your wagon, so it's still waiting there, along with the supplies that you were meant that are to be returned to the Lion Shield Coster. Anki and Alf head towards the Stonehill Inn, and Naylor and Roland head to the Shrine of Luck. So we're going to do that one first, the Shrine of Luck.
Okay, technically I'd like to go to Sister Gariel's house, which is right next to the shrine.
Okay, yes, but you're heading towards the Shrine of Luck at this point.
Okay, sounds good to me.
So, the Shrine of Luck is in the care of a scholarly acolyte named Sister Gariel, a zealous young elf who despairs of ever ridding Phandalin of the Redbrands. Sister Gariel is a member of the Harpers, a scattered network of adventurers and spies who advocate equality and covertly oppose the abuse of power. The Harpers gather information throughout the land to thwart tyrants and any leader, government, or group that grows too strong. They aid the weak, the poor, and the oppressed. Sister Gariel regularly reports to her superiors on events in and around Phandalin. So you head up to the Shrine of Luck, and you see Sister Gariel just outside of her house, doing some gardening work.
Okay, I'm going to call out to Sister Gariel. Good day, sister. I am a follower of Ogma, and I am on a mission to restore an altar that I've been having visions of. Now, I've also had some visions involving you, and I was wondering if we could chat for a little bit.
Why, yes, I'm not very busy. Tell me more about this altar.
Well, I haven't had all the information given to me, but I've been having visions while I've been meditating in my trances, and I've been called to a mission to clear out the goblin lair in Cragmaw Castle. I also have other reasons to go to Cragmaw, but I don't know where Cragmaw Castle is. So I'm wondering if you've heard anything.
I don't know.
Maybe you might know where it is or could point us to a map.
Unfortunately, I don't know anything about what you which you speak of. I do have some quests to offer to worthy adventurers, but unfortunately, I know nothing about Cragmaw Castle or an altar to restore there.
Well, the great Ogma has definitely pointed me in your direction and said that you can aid me. So perhaps these quests will aid both of us. What quests do you speak of?
Well, there is a my superiors have recently asked me to undertake a delicate mission. They want me to persuade a banshee named Agatha to answer a question about a spell book. I've tried to speak to Agatha in her lair, but the creature did not appear for me. If you could deliver this gift to Agatha, she would speak to you. She holds out a jeweled silver comb, and maybe if you were to give her this, she would be able to tell you what she knows about the location of a spell book belonging to a legendary mage named Bowgentle.
A spell book belonging to a legendary mage, you say?
Yes, that's what my superiors relayed to me. I really don't know much more about it besides it belonged to a legendary mage named Bowgentle.
Bojangles, you say?
Bowgentle.
I see, Mr. Bojangles. Well, I'm
No. That is not what I said. Do not disrespect.
We've clearly heard you 3 times now. It's Bojangles. Now move on already.
Well, I'm interested. Where can I find this Agatha? Where's her lair that you speak of? Do tell.
It's on another page. 1 second. It's somewhere near the town of Coneyberry. It's just off the Tribord Trail, and It's over in that direction. She just kind of points in a vague direction that gives you enough knowledge to know where it is.
Okay. Yes, I see the Tribor Trail goes out the north of town. Okay. Well, do you know anything else about this spell book?
I know nothing else about this spell book. That's what I'm trying to figure out from Agatha, but she would not appear for me. If you are able to persuade Agatha to appear, um, possibly by flattering her vanity, she might trade the comb for an answer about the location of this spell book or any information that she knows. If you can do it, if you succeed, I'll give you 3 potions of healing as payment.
Hmm. 3 potions of healing, my favorite drink. I seem to be drinking those all the time lately. Well, okay. Okay, if you give me the jeweled comb, I'll undertake your mission. As long as my party agrees to it, but I'll talk to them at the bar.
You know, if we're around that part of town, I don't see why we couldn't go talk to a simple old banshee.
Well, perhaps it will take us in the direction we're headed anyway, and potions of healing for a quick chat could be worth it.
Sure, surely. Why not?
Thank you, thank you.
I'm
She
game.
gives you the jeweled comb and
Okay.
and is hopeful that you will succeed.
Okay.
Please do not give her the comb unless she gives you some information, though.
I suppose. I will take your advice. Thank you.
I wink at Naylor.
I wink back.
Okay, so you guys are gonna you that's about all the information that she has to offer you.
Okay.
You're heading over toward the inn at this point, where you will meet up with Enki and Alf, who are already in there. So you approach the Stonehill Inn, the other two, which in the center of the town stands a large, newly built roadhouse of fieldstone and rough-hewn timbers. The common room is filled with locals, nursing mugs of ale or cider, all of them eyeing you with curiosity.
I will cast prestidigitation, and I'd like to send a shower of sparks into the air.
You're on the other side of town. You just
you're
started
not- you're-
walking.
Yeah, you're not active right now. You're heading over
Yeah.
there.
Your feelings are not relevant.
But
I'm gonna do
I
it.
see it. I
I'm gonna
see it,
do it.
Naylor.
Thanks, Roland.
Yeah.
I just kind of
Nice-
look at you
nice
like, how
magic
about
trick.
that?
So Enki and Alf, you are in the common room. What would you like to do?
Alf, what are you saying, buddy? Let's go get some ale.
I'm sorry, some mail? Is that what you said?
Ale?
Ale. Oh yeah. I think we start with I'm fine with starting with some ale. That
Okay,
sounds
great.
great.
We go up to the bar. We order some ale.
Okay.
I mean,
And we ask the bartender, "Hey, Mr. Bartender, I heard that there may be this lady I'm looking for, Halia Thornton. You know if she's around?"
the proprietor, the bartender, Toblin Stonehill, pours you a drink and he says, "Ah, yes, I know that name. She Halia Thornhill, or right? That was her name."
Yeah, pretty sure Halia. Thornton, I think. Thornton. Like you got a ton of thorns.
Yes. I'm familiar with the name.
You know if she's here, where she'd be?
There it is. Yes, I believe that she is the proprietor of the Phandalin Miners Exchange.
Oh boy, we got to go somewhere else now.
She
Okay.
is a
oh my god.
she's a sharp-tongued woman, if I remember correctly. I haven't had much interaction with her, but yes, she runs the Phandalin Miners Exchange down on the south end of town.
Okay. Is that about all you know about her? Sharp tongue, runs the miners exchange. That's it. Can't tell me anything else.
Yes, that's all I have for you, unfortunately.
Alf, Let's get out of here.
Now, was that the only lead that was available here?
The common room is full of people.
Alf,
Kind of feel like I feel like we may as well ask around. I mean, I'd love to see if we could get any answers around about my clansmen that that we're also trying to find.
Actually, you're totally right. If I just would have walked out the door, I would have fucked up the mission. We're waiting for our party to arrive. We can't ditch this place yet.
Yeah. Yep. I say let's stay on track.
Yep.
So
Let's look around. See who's in the room.
Have another drink. Stay a while. Listen.
Stay a while.
Did Roland just arrive? I swore I just did I hear Roland's?
And it's
so
odd.
weird.
Yeah, sure. The other two have joined you at this point.
Oh.
Hey.
Naylor, what happened?
Party.
Did you guys get all the answers? Did you solve it all? Are we rich yet?
One thing, I wouldn't say we're rich yet, but I do have this pretty sweet jeweled comb, and
Do we sell it?
Going north on the Tribor Trail, we can get some potions of healing for if you guys let me have a little chat with a banshee. It's just a little chat with a banshee.
Hold on. You want us to go face off with a banshee with a comb, like a brush, and you want us to we get healing potions if we survive that encounter? What?
A fellow acolyte informed me that there was a banshee who had some beauty issues north of town. And
Is she hot?
Gave me a jeweled comb. You probably shouldn't see her. I don't think she's hot. I doubt it. I mean, maybe. I'll tell you if she is. But I'm supposed to flatter her and have a conversation with her. Her name's Agatha, and she has potions of healing for us and also a spell book.
Are we? So we are all in perfect health, and we're going to go do this for us to get healing potions.
We're not going anywhere
for us to
yet.
Get healing potions for the future and to get experience points.
Let's slow down. We might have better things to do. Going and trying to charm some banshee who's got body dysmorphia or whatever she has with a comb. This is a very thin, weird.
The risk reward isn't there for me. It's I'd rather stay on course. And if more lines up for that, or if we suddenly achieve our goals and have extra time, sure. But that doesn't seem like the highest priority on our list right now.
Would anybody like to ask more questions of people in the inn?
Yeah,
Alf. It seems like you haven't really found what you're looking for yet. You better check around and see if there's anyone here or could know who you're looking for.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you notice there's an old farmer sitting by himself at a table nursing an ale. There's one of the barmaids seems very gossipy. She's very vocal and talking to a lot of people. There's a man who looks like a miner, kind of chilling in the corner by himself. There's the innkeeper's wife, who is also helping operate the inn. There is his young son also. And there's a woman in one of the corners weaving baskets. Who would you like to talk to?
Well, can you say what the first option was before the barmaid?
Just an old farmer. He looks like an old farmer.
Old farmer. And was there any details on him?
Nope, just an old farmer.
Oh, well, I feel like I've got to go up to the gossipy barmaid.
There you go.
Okay. What would you like to say to her?
I'd like to start off by complimenting her on on just being a delightful person to behold, and I'd like to ask her just straightforward if she's heard anything about is it Gundren? Is that who we're looking for?
Yeah, Gundren Rockseeker.
Yeah, just say hey in a very friendly, off-putting, not too direct
Friendly, off-putting
sort of
way.
way.
Okay.
Just say, hey, do you know Gundren Rockseeker?
I'm not familiar with that name. No,
You might
not at
know him
all.
by his other name, the Rocksteady and Bebop brothers. Obviously, probably go with that first from now on.
No, never heard of either of them.
Oh, weird.
That is weird. Hmm.
You know who might know? Darren Edomath. He's the orchard keeper. He's a former adventurer. Maybe he'd know something.
Is he in the bar?
No, he's at his orchard, keeping his orchard.
Where's his orchard?
Where's the orchard at?
Edomath Orchard. Perhaps you have a map that you can look at.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that on the map once or twice. All right, okay, good to know. Thank you very much.
Hey, Alf, could you help me out, man? So, what is your goal here, dude? Could you just give me a little detail?
Well, sure. I'm glad you asked. I try not to, put out too much without people inquiring. But I was a soldier. I was actually an officer. But I was finding that my fellow soldiers were kind of abusing their power, and that's not what I'm for. So I ultimately ended up resisting orders because they didn't align with what I thought was right, and now I'm on my own. So I'm trying to go off to find my clan members who are missing. Gundren is among them. And aside from that, I'm kind of really just aside from loving my lord, I'm just kind of, I've got a bitter, bad taste in my mouth about bullies and people that try to abuse power. So that's why I'm really kind of gung ho about helping out with getting these red brands out of here and trying to really find my original crew.
All right, then one last question for you, man. Are you cool with us maybe focusing on the red brands first, and then we'll go try to reconnect you with whoever else you're looking for?
I'm open to it. I was open to it before as well. I
got that vibe. I just wanted to double check because I feel like we got to make a clear decision where we all want to go. And I think
if now I'm trying to see where we are currently at. Let's see, where are we now?
You're in the Stonehill Inn.
Stonehill Inn. Okay, so the orchard's not far from here, depending on the direction of things that of our next course. If it's along the way or I don't know. I still think it could be worthwhile trying to find him in advance. But if it ends up being a tremendous, if it ends up being a true inconvenience side, I'd be fine with going afterwards.
Roland, Naylor, where are you guys at?
I see nothing wrong with trying to gather as much information as possible while we're here in the bar and figure out multiple, lines of
narrative,
multiple questing lines, and then we can plan out what the best direction is. Because I have a feeling more than one of these quests is probably going to send us north on the Tribor Trail out of town.
Well, so far everything's sending me south. Like I want to get down to that exchange. I want to see if Hallie is around.
There's a miner here in the bar you could talk to who may know more about the miner exchange as well.
Oh, Alf, that's a great idea. I'm going to go up to the miner. Excuse me, Mr. Miner Man.
Oh, Miner Man was my father. Please call me Jim.
Roland, are you talking for... Roland, you're an interesting... All right. Anyway, Mr. Miner Man.
Hello.
Hey,
how are you?
Oh, I'm great. Thanks for asking. How you doing?
Oh, I've been better.
No, actually, I've been better too. I mean, I'd like to be fantastic. And you know what would be wonderful is if you could help me find anything else that about Halia, this Thornton, Halia Thornton. Do you know who she is or anything about her?
Yeah, I know who she is. She runs she runs the miners exchange on the south end of town.
Right.
As you're speaking to him, the Weaver's head pops up in the corner and she walks over and says, Halia Thornton.
Yeah. You know her?
Yeah. She runs the only business that the Redbrands don't hassle in town.
Is that so?
No
And
one
that's
knows
the-
why. They hassle
I got-
everybody else, but they seem to let her off easy.
Oh, yeah. Or she's just not willing to take their shit. Okay.
Mm,
Is there anything else you can tell me about Halia other than that she owns the exchange and doesn't work with the Red Brands?
mm, hmm.
No,
No.
she keeps everything pretty close to the chest.
Okay. That's a sweet basket, by the way.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. How much are they? Do you sell them?
Well, this one's not finished yet.
Is that your only basket? Have you ever made another?
I've made many baskets, yes, but this one. Is the only
Enki,
one I have
please
right
buy
now.
this unfinished basket.
Isn't this a,
Roland,
this-
Roland?
aren't you talking to a miner?
No, the Weaver came over and started talking to him
That's
because I'm
right.
trying
That's
to
right.
push you guys in the right direction here.
You know, Alf, I gotta
You're
say,
wasting a lot of time just asking weird questions to people in the end.
I'm trying to be polite. Anyway, guys, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's
Where
start
would you
heading
like to
south.
head? Where would you like to go? You know that the Red Brands hang out in the Sleeping Giant Inn.
We don't want to
You
go
know
there yet.
that Halia runs the Phandalin Miners Exchange, and you know that there is a former adventurer at Eatermath Orchard at this point.
Help me out, guys, because my map's really tiny. Could we stop at the orchard on the way to the miners' exchange?
No.
Wait. Why aren't we trying? Okay, Roland is getting like worked up about these bullies. Like everyone keeps like, "Well, can we go to the orchard?" It's like, no, man, we gotta get these bullies.
Okay,
So that's where
I'm with
he's
you.
at.
That's all I care about. Like I said, this glassed off dick, the head of the Red Bands, he tried to have me killed. All right. I'm all about avenging and getting rid of this nuisance. I was just trying to be kind to Alf. If we could stop
Well-
two birds with one stone, whatever.
And I appreciate it. I mean, I figure it's always helpful when you're facing bullies to have more people on your side. And I'm also concerned about my clan's member who seems to be possibly in danger. So it seems worthy to look into getting him first. I don't feel like it's trivial.
Okay,
Oh, but-
so yeah, what you're saying is time is of the essence. Finding your kin, and what I'm saying is, I bet 4 adventurers like the kind of our ilk could probably just go and clean up town pretty quick. You know, rustle up a couple things, say a couple words, and then I think these Red Brands, whoever they are, they're not going to be much of an issue.
Well, you're the hero, and I honestly don't. I never really feel too comfortable following my instincts anyway. So let's go. I'd say let's go with what you say.
Yeah, I'm going to second that because I'm looking out of the bar door right now and I can see it's like right down the street. The exchange is like 1 or 2 houses down.
Yeah,
Let's just
we
go to
are
the
right
exchange.
next to. We are right next to.
Yeah, I didn't even realize.
Yes.
Let's go.
You get
Sleeping
drunk
Giant
here.
Inn?
You go sleep there.
Yep, we all had ale, or at least Alf and I did, and we go to the exchange.
Wait. Are we all gonna go, or are you doing some
Yeah.
sort of weird, like, you guys got to do this for
Whoa,
yourselves type of
Oh wait,
thing?
no, I'm sorry. I did not hear
Yeah,
Enki correctly
you're
at
not
first
very
at
close
all.
to the. I mean, the town is not very big, so everything is within walking distance, and it won't take long to get there.
Yeah,
But you're definitely right next door to like the Sleeping Giant, not
Yeah.
the Miners Exchange.
Somehow that's what I was taking you to say, Enki. I thought you were saying we're right because we are right next to the Sleeping Giant. Miners Exchange is it's a bit of a hike to the south side of town. If we were to try to be direct about the bullies and we're overlooking my missing clansmen, I'd say I'd rather do it for the Sleeping Giant rather than your task. No offense.
How about this? I'd like to propose this. How about Enki goes and talks to his girl because he's obviously got something going on there. He wants to see if she'll join us or whatever, and we can scout out the Sleeping Giant and see what the situation is.
I say I'm already headed out the door. See you guys later.
Well, you all
Well
exit,
then, that decides it for us.
you
Indeed it
all
does.
exit the inn together, and when you do, you see 4 armed ruffians waiting in the street for you. They're all humans wearing grimy red cloaks. Their hands are on their weapons as they watch you. One of the ruffians spits on the ground and says, "Time for you to move on, strangers.
Can
You've been
I
asking too
say
many
something?
questions. Give us your stuff and be on your way."
Can Roland be like, whoa, have you not heard of Roland? Strangers, I'm a hero around these parts. Come on, we don't treat heroes like that. Can I charm them or something? Can I do a diplomacy check?
You can do whatever you want, but they you're not having any of it. They want you out of their town. We run this town. You get out.
Oh, you're the red bands?
Everybody roll initiative.
Oh my.
20.
All
Nat
right,
20,
so
-1.
I got a natty 19 on initiative for a 22.
And I got a natty 20 with a -1 for 19.
I also got a 22.
I got a 19.
All right. So we had. I got to roll initiative for these assholes. Nice. All right. So what were all your numbers?
2 22s and 2 19s.
Okay, but okay. So
Jesse and I
roll-
had 19.
right. So you guys roll, and Johnny and Jace roll, or Enki, or yeah, you get what I mean.
All right,
Yeah.
this time I come up 11 total.
12.
17 -1, 16.
Johnny goes before me.
I go last.
Yep. Okay. So
I'm
1,
third. My favorite spot to be
2, 3.
in an adventure like
4.
this.
All right. So you are accosted by 3 Redbrand Ruffians. And you guys have initiative. So Naylor, what
Okay,
would you like to do?
I know we didn't really go over this, but I figured while we slept, I could do this since I level upped. I prepared a couple new spells, and I have them in my spell slots right now. So I'm going to hold up a finger and go, "Oh my gosh, look over there," because I just heard about this human joke. I'm going to try to get them to turn around, but then I'm also just going to cast frost fingers at them.
My gosh.
I like it.
So,
Alright,
oh my gosh, look over there.
I look over there.
I stop Alf. I grab Alf's shirt. I go because he kind of starts walking over there too naturally. I go, what? Well, that's not for that. Hold on.
Okay, I don't have frost fingers in my
I appreciate it.
in my rule book here. So
Okay, let me-
you're going to have to tell me what that does.
Okay, let me pull it up real quick. So Frost Fingers is a level 1 spell, which means I'm allowed to cast it. And freezing cold blasts from my fingertips in a 15-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 2d8 cold damage on a failed save, or half as much. My cold also freezes non-magical liquids in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Okay. Constitution saving throw. 13. So does it tell you what a DC check is on that saving throw? Or what a check? Oh, what's your spellcast ability? That's what it is.
Oh, you mean intelligence?
Yeah.
It's +5.
Right, but what's that total?
Oh, oh, you need me to roll to hit, right?
No, he needs your caster level plus your intelligence, or just your intelligence.
It says intelligence is my spellcasting ability for spells. DC to resist a spell I cast is 13.
It's 13. There we go. That's what it is.
There we go.
All right. So they all have a successful saving throw, so they take half damage.
Okay. And damage is 12 total.
So 6 of it then.
Yeah, so they each take 6.
Okay. All right. Your spell does it say anything about slowing them down or anything like that?
No. Damn, I thought that happened, but no, it doesn't say anything about that.
Okay, so you hit them all for 6 damage, freezing, and we go on to Roland.
All right.
You're all kind of huddled outside the. You're kind of like in line with each other, if that makes sense.
Hey, quick question, actually. So I know I'm not up next in turn, but
You
say
are
I wanted,
actually, but
well, next, but not like right now.
yeah. Okay. Sorry. Continue.
So say I wanted to bless everyone and affect their abilities. Do I have to wait till it's my turn, or could I just be like, hold up, I'm blessing y'all?
I think you have to wait for your turn.
I assumed that, and I was starting to do that, but then I was like, shit, what if I don't?
Hey, I
I'd say probably
appreciate
just
the
save
effort.
it. These guys are probably weak business. I'm gonna show
Yeah,
you
man.
guys the true meaning of Christmas on my turn.
It's your turn. Show us, man.
It is your
all
turn.
right, all
So
right.
go for it.
So, I'm close to him, right?
Yeah, you're
Within
this
15
is-
feet.
Yeah,
I guess.
I mean, they accosted you outside of the inn as you guys all walked out.
All
so
right.
you're
So
bar brawl distance here.
I'm gonna say, well, I really wanted to talk this out with you, fine gentlemen, but I'm in a considerable hurry to get all the riches I can and fame. So and then as I'm saying this, I'm already swinging with my great sword, and that's going to be, does a 10 hit?
That's
Sorry.
with your 2 hit?
No, sorry.
Wait.
That does a 7 hit.
A 7? No.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna action surge. I'm gonna take another hit.
Okay.
Does a 8 hit?
No.
All right. I flail around like a weirdo, swinging wildly, and
still
I
just
use
trying
my
to
once a day frickin' action surge to do so. Dang it! All right.
Roland, was that the meaning of Christmas? Was that it?
It's the true meaning of Christmas.
Okay.
Disappointment.
Disappointing.
We're on to we are on to Alf at this point. What would you like to do, Alf?
Alf, where did Alf go? I look around and
Left
I
in the
realize
middle of battle?
he started actually walking in the direction that Johnny pointed. As soon as I let go of his shirt, he just kept walking. So at this point, I don't know where he is, but he just left. He just saw Johnny point. I mean, Naylor, of course. I don't know who this Johnny character is I speak of.
Oh, you mean my human joke?
Yeah. I guess. Yeah, that's it.
It's a great joke.
All right. Well, I guess I'm just going to auto play Alf at this point.
Oh, Alf,
Oh.
there you are.
There
Alf,
he is.
I knew it. Alf, I saw you as soon as I let go of your shirt. I was just telling these guys, I thought you wouldn't walk in the direction that Naylor pointed, but I let go and you're gone. But you're back. So
I saw a tree up ahead. I ran up there and peed behind it, and yeah, here I am.
okay, you better be
Well,
careful
you're
because we were about to get like rolled through by DM
A
Addy
crew.
here.
Yeah.
So you better do something quick.
All right.
Your action, Alf.
All right. Well, I'm ready. I'm completely ready to go. So I guess, geez, well, I thought that Roland was really gonna show us what's what with him, and I was ready to bless us all, but I don't think I'm in a position to do that now.
No, we got to attack, I think. Roland missed twice while showing us the spirit of Christmas.
Yikes. Yikes. Okay. No, let's see then. Oh, what's my best option here? Now, does guiding bolt hit more than one? No, I don't need to do all that. I'm going to Warhammer, the one closest to me.
Okay. Yeah, just for reference, everybody has there's a Redbrand Ruffian directly across from each of you. You're all kind of engaged with one
Okay,
another.
I take the one that I am facing off with.
Yep. So go ahead and roll your d20 to hit.
Yes, of course. Oh, jeez. Okay, 12. Wait, do I have a thing I add to that or something?
Oh yeah, you add +4 to your 2 hit.
16.
Okay, you swing your warhammer and you hit for how much damage?
3 + 2, 5.
All right, you hit him solidly for 5 damage with your warhammer, and Naylor is oh no, Naylor active first. That's right. Enki, you're up.
First thing I do is I go and run behind and hide behind Naylor. I mean, I don't hide, but I get behind Naylor. So I have stealth.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
That's what I do.
Okay.
All right.
It is what you do.
I don't know if mechanically that's how it works, but
No,
I'm
I mean,
not going to stop it, obviously.
Yeah.
No,
you don't
I actually
have to do that every time.
No, but I watched, I'm not even kidding. So today I watched like a 15-minute video on the halfling the halfling Lightfoot rogue. And they said the best part about it is as long as you have a teammate nearby, you can hide behind them every time for stealth, which gives me that advantage.
Right, but do you have to roll
So
stealth against them, though? Do you have to make a stealth check against them?
Your sneak attack is what you're trying to use, right? Like that's
what I'm trying to use.
That's just an ability that you have.
I'm using the wrong vocabulary. I'm trying to do my sneak attack.
Right. So in order to do that, you have to use a dexterity based attack, such as with your short sword or short bow, and you have advantage on the attack roll. But unfortunately, well, what do you want to use? What weapon do you want to use?
My short bow.
Your short bow at close range.
Fuck, you're right. All right, I'll use my short sword.
They're the same. They're the exact same damage. So and hit bonus. So
might as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you're at close range, you want to use the close range. When you're at long range, you want to use the long range.
So short sword it is, and I'm doing my sneak attack from behind Naylor.
Okay. Which one would you like to target? You have 3 that are at the same hit points and 1 that is lower because Alf just hit him with the warhammer.
Going for the lower.
Okay. Roll your 2 hit. And you have advantage on that, so roll 2 dice and take the highest one.
Thank you. So I got 18 plus my
You hit him.
piercing.
Yeah, you hit him.
Okay. And now I
roll
damage.
Your damage.
And that's when I roll, now that I have advantage, or no, that was my advantage because I rolled.
Mm-hmm.
Well, your advantage is you roll 2 dice to hit, and you take the highest one.
Right. And now I'm simply rolling 1 d20.
No, you roll your damage dice now.
Whatever it says it is for the weapon that you chose.
Which is, of course, the d6. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Yes,
but
you get to roll. You get to roll 2 of them because you roll 2 d6 and then add 3 to it. because your sneak attack is successful.
Oh, wow. That's great. I love this. Now I get it again. All right. So I get 9 plus 3. So that's a 12.
All right, that dude dead. And now it's their turn.
Woo!
All right.
Sweet.
Nice.
He's super dead.
So with 3 ruffians remaining, they are going to.
Isn't it 2? Oh no, was there 4 originally?
There's 4 originally,
Okay, my
and
bad.
killed one of them.
Nice.
So they are all going to make.
I
melee
hide.
attacks.
I hide behind Naylor. I'm allowed to do that once a turn.
Okay. Yeah, your bonus action or your cutting
Yep.
action.
See you guys. I'm gone. No one sees me.
Can I take one step to the side, just out of curiosity?
Shut the fuck! Don't you dare! Don't!
Oh
I
my
grab you.
God.
I hold on. Can we do
Don't
some
don't
fucking?
ruin his anime
Yeah,
strategy.
what are you doing to
I'm
me?
not. I am collecting
hold-
knowledge.
I
This is all
hold
about
on-
knowledge.
no,
I'm just wondering.
DM Addy, we're gonna need some type of roll here. I hold on to his robe, like athletic or initiative or what. I hold on.
I don't. I'm not
He's
gonna.
not going.
I'm not gonna step to the side. Calm down, you little halfling. I'm looking down at him as he's behind my caps.
Oh my!
I'm not
You-
gonna step to the side. I'm just
you wa-
wondering
Ugh.
what the potential is.
I think in the confusion of battle, you're not really paying attention to this short little halfling. You are more concerned with avoiding being attacked.
He stealthed
Bye.
you too.
Fair enough.
You don't even know I'm hiding behind you, you big dumb elf.
He nailered you.
So
Oh my God.
the ruffians are all going to attack. They have. And shorts. Okay, they're just gonna make regular melee attacks on you guys with their short swords. They're each going to attack the 3 people that they can see. So let's see here. First one is going to go after Alf, and his attack misses. Second one is going to go after Naylor, and his attack also misses.
Woo.
And then last one's going to go after Roland, and his attack also misses. Holy shit, you guys are all very lucky.
These guys are wasted.
We're all just swinging our swords frantically,
Yeah.
about 10 feet away from each other.
It's a pretty accurate bar fight, I guess. I've only ever seen like 1 or 2 break out, but that's kind of what it tends to look like.
Roland is literally just spinning in circles with his sword.
So we're back around to Naylor on initiative.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna go hard here, and I'm gonna magic missile, sending 1 bolt at the 3 nearest to me.
Okay. Well,
One ball
there's only 3 left.
Oh, right, we killed 1. Okay, cool. Then I'll send 1 at each.
Okay.
I mean, this might do it since you already frost
Just
fingered him.
clarifying, I don't roll a to hit dice for my spells, huh?
It hits.
It just hits.
Yeah.
And then you
It
have to
hits
take-
unless they
Unless
do
they have
a saving throw or something.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I was just reading level up. So yeah, roll your d4 plus 1 to see how much damage you deal.
Okay. We got a 3
Total.
total.
2 plus 1.
Yep.
All right, you hit them all for 3 damage. And it's on to Roland.
All right. As I'm spinning around, screaming wildly, I'm gonna compose myself and then take another swing at the one closest to me. And does a 10 hit?
10 does not hit.
Okay, I'll continue to flail around and miss,
I think you
screaming
have
wildly.
Don't you have multi-attack?
I just have the one attack with my greatsword.
Yeah. Thought you got. Oh, you have. That's right. You got action surge.
I use that, so I have to
Yeah.
take a nap now.
Yep. you used all your energy. You got to take a nap before you can.
First fight. Yeah, baby.
All right.
What a
So
legend. What a legend.
yeah, the folk hero is really not coming through for you guys right now, and we're on to Alf. It's Alf's action. We can't hear you.
Alf starts miming, and we wonder. Yep, exactly. Yep, we're like, okay, this must. We gotta. All right, he's doing something. It's important. One word.
It's charades, but I
two
can't
syllables.
see it.
Right. No,
Yeah,
that's even more confusing. Right.
Right.
Well, that's because Roland, you're closing your eyes at this point. You're like half leaning on your sword that's like kind of in the ground. You're like almost dozing as you're like,
No. In my mind, I'm full berserk anime, but I'm not connecting with anything.
Like you're dreaming.
He's got a VR headset on. Let's see. So I'm going to just keep on rolling with success. I'm gonna swing away again with my great axe. Nope, my
Your
warhammer. My warhammer. So I'm rolling for 20. I got 10 plus 4, 14.
You do hit.
Yay. For what? Where'd my other die go? There it is. 8 plus 2, 10.
Ooh, that guy dead.
Oh, nice, Alf.
That guy got knocked out. So now there are
Fuck bullies.
two Redbrand Ruffians left, and we're on to Enki.
All my homies hate bullies.
I continue to sneak attack from behind Naylor,
Okay.
and all bullies are equal damage at this point, right?
Yes, currently the
remaining,
two
yeah.
left are at the same remaining HP.
Unknown HP.
Okay. So I take my nat 8 and I add. Is it my initiative?
Well, you have advantage. Remember that with your sneak attack. So
I
you
roll 2 die,
two?
and I got 8 both times.
Okay.
Nat 8 both times.
And you add your 4, or I'm sorry. You add your 5, which is 13.
Okay.
And you just missed.
Oh,
Narrate however you want on that.
now I feel like I'm just pulling a Roland.
Yet again, I'm just looking around like, what is going on?
And so we go back around to it's the ruffians action, and they are going to come after what seem like the two strongest characters, even though one of them keeps missing. So one of them is going to attack Alf, and one of them is going to attack Roland. So the one going after Alf, and they're just swinging their short swords. The one attacking Alf, misses. And the one attacking Roland does hit for 7 damage.
7?
Yes.
And he gets clobbered every
He
time.
really does. But that's
The
kinda
legend
like,
of Roland.
I apparently am really good at rolling damage die for enemies. So we're back around now to Naylor with 2 of them left at the same HP.
I'm going to try to Burning Hands both of them.
Okay. And they get a dex save on that, correct? Yep.
Yes.
See if they're faster than the fire.
Okay, and that's a 13 DC.
It's always a 13 with me. Yeah, unless you add the. What's the 5 that I'm supposed to add? Like it says I add 5.
Where does it say it?
Let me get back to the sheet.
Attack bonus when you make an attack with a spell is +5. That's why I thought you
That'd be
do
to your
roll.
initial die to make sure that you hit, I think, right?
Mhm.
But I don't do a hit die.
No, this isn't about a hit die. Your
Well, if he
attack
doesn't have a
bonus.
hit
No,
die,
it's
then
a 2-hit. No. I know what Johnny's saying.
Oh, okay.
I think since they get a saving throw, you do. You do have to roll there. I'm not sure. I am honestly not sure about that.
Like,
Maybe
do I
it's
just add
a
5 to my dice rolls. To my damage rolls, I mean.
no, because that's not what your attack bonus is. Attack bonus when you make an attack with a spell is +5. See
Wouldn't
the
it be
rule
his
book.
caster level? Right? Like, wouldn't that be the thing that he would add? Whatever you're rolling against would be his caster level.
Yeah, so it tells you what the saving throw DC is to resist a spell. It says your attack bonus when you make an attack with a spell is +5, which is what you would add to your 2-hit die.
I guess add it to the DC is the only thing that makes sense, right?
That's a ridiculous DC then, but
It would be like
Yeah.
17, right?
18.
Then how do I get a critical with
That's
my
that's a pretty good DC, yeah.
Yeah, and the
Oh, I get a
damage is
critical.
3d6 or half of that. So I would think you'd have to roll. I think you roll a 2-hit with your spells, and you add the +5.
Like
And
against their spell resistance.
But then why
I
would it give
guess?
you a DC for the saving throw?
what's DC mean?
Well,
Difficulty
does
check.
the DC change now that he's level 2? Is the real question.
I don't think so.
No,
Would it be 14 instead now?
no, it's
And they
that
get
same.
and they get a +4, so maybe that's just how you do it. All right, roll. We'll do it that way. Roll.
Okay, because otherwise, how do I get a critical with my spells, right?
Yeah, well, I don't think you do get a critical with spells.
I don't think spells crit.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
It's
Let me
then
check.
just-
Let me
Yeah.
check something here real quick.
Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna.
Well, while he's checking, I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Go for it. That's where we're at right now. I am rolling for them to beat your 13 DC, and they rolled a 20, so they take half damage.
Okay, and then for burning hands, do you have it in front of you? How many dice? I think it's 2d6s. I'm pulling it up right now.
It's 3d6, so they take half 3d6.
Okay. Nice. So I got 17.
So they take half of that,
Yeah.
which is we'll round down.
Okay. So 8.
Yes, 8.
So I fried
okay.
fuckers.
Okay, so you hit them both for 8 damage. One of them falls to the ground unconscious. The other one is very badly injured and takes off to the east and runs away from you toward Tressender Manor.
Can we try to tackle him and chase him down?
He got away from you, but you see exactly where he's heading. He's running past the Sleeping Giant Inn and up the trail to the east here towards Tressendar Manor.
How far away is he?
He's out of attack range.
Is he 600 feet away after this fight?
They don't give me a direct amount of distance, but
okay, so it's just like kind of like story cutscene. He makes it away, huh?
Yeah. He turns tail and runs towards this giant manor on the east end of town, which no one else really seems to be going near. Keep in mind that these were Redbrand Ruffians.
It's all right. This was meant to happen. We could. I have 600 feet of reach, and he, a normal man, was able to teleport 601 feet instantly. I don't know what we're dealing with, fellas. I don't know what we're dealing with.
I think it was just a basic human runaway. I know you were kind of exhausted because you took those big swings and you whiffed both.
I think you're kind of out of it. I think you're kind of out of it.
Yeah, Roland, he just ran away. We just chilled. I don't think there's any reason to give chase right now. I really want to go meet up with this Halia lady. There's no way I want to go into that manor.
I'm going to rest and recover spells too.
It is.
Yeah, we could use a rest.
It is now nightfall, and pretty much everything is closed, besides the inn, and people are in their beds sleeping. So you guys divide what there's 4, so everybody gets 100 XP after that encounter.
Nice.
And like I said, everything's pretty much closed except for the inn and the Sleeping Giant at this point.
So I'm just double checking. I have us for total 562 experience. Does that line up with everybody else?
I don't remember exactly what.
I mean, it would have to, I guess, because like you guys did a bunch of stuff while I was gone, so I don't know.
And I
562.
You level up.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. 562.
I'll confirm that in a second.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, that's exactly what I have, Johnny.
Cool.
Okay. Sweet. So, like I said, your wagon is tied up outside of the Stonehill Inn, which still has goods on it, or that can be returned to the Lion's Shield Coster for some gold for a reward, and the only thing that's really open right now is the inn, because it is nightfall.
Well, I suppose our options are limited.
All right, guys, let's just crash, wake up, get back to it tomorrow.
All right.
We should get a room.
You'll have to go back to the inn and rent a room for each of you. There are only 6 available, and Sildar has already taken one of them.
Can I just choose to meditate and not get a room? Or do I need a room?
I don't know where you'd really meditate. I mean, I don't think the innkeeper really wants elves meditating in his common room.
Okay, fair enough.
A room can't be that expensive, right?
That's what I'm trying to find right now in the rule book, because this is very much not. There we go. So you have options. We'll say this is a pretty nice place, actually. So we'll say you're staying in a comfortable room, which is 8 silver pieces. I don't know how everything breaks down, and I forget exactly how much currency you guys all have.
We have 10
so far. I only know we have 10 GP.
That's it.
You also got the treasure chest from Clark in the last session that contained 600 copper pieces, 110 silver pieces.
Right, but we already established I kept all that because I saved everyone's lives.
Well, okay, so we should, moving forward, we should have someone who just keeps track of our bank, like a banker.
I'll
Like, who
keep
keeps
track of all the riches.
Will you?
I don't trust the halfling at all.
I'm already doing
I mean,
it. No one else
if
did.
if he's doing it like earnestly, like metagame outside of character, like that, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Oh no,
Yeah.
I will legit keep track. I'm just trying to add a little flavor to my douchebag.
Okay.
So-
Okay. Cool. Well,
So we got 600 copper from Glarg.
110 silver.
Yep.
And a jade statuette of a frog with tiny golden orbs for eyes. That's worth 40 GP. But you
Yep.
would have to sell that to get it. And you had the 10 GP for selling
which
returning.
would be 40 GP split 10.
Yeah, 10. I'm sorry, everybody gets 10 GP each.
Yep.
Be right back,
And-
guys. I got a puppy about to pee.
Go. Go.
And Sildar has now gotten his loan, and he's paid you 50 GP total for getting
Oh, is that
escorting
so?
him to Phandalin. Yes.
So we'll add a group 50 GP there that we can divide up later if we need to.
yeah. So you have 110 silver pieces right now to spend, and it's eight silver pieces per room, and you can everybody gets their own room.
Well, I would really prefer if we could all bunk together. I mean, we all just slept on top of each other in a cave. Can we just split a room here?
I was saying we could just split a room. Like, what if someone tries to attack us?
Yeah, I would rather be with all you guys. I don't want to. At this point, we're in it.
We're in it. It's serious now.
Yeah. I mean, we're saving lives. We're taking lives. I think we should all just rest together in one room.
Okay.
I'm into it.
Awesome.
Well, then you can afford a nicer room if you'd like to do that.
Nope. We'll take the bottom of the barrel.
Well,
Bottom of the-
I mean,
I was giving you like
Thank
middle
you.
of the road.
Enki, we can splurge a little bit, man. Like,
What?
So the nicest room available at this inn is 4 GP for the night.
No
And then
way.
There's one that's 2 GP for the night.
No, this is absurd, guys. We just slept in
one-
a cave.
You can.
I mean,
can
as long as
spend-
there's physically enough room for us all to lay down on the floor, I'm cool with it.
I
we want
don't
the
know the
cheapest-
dimensions of the room.
We don't care. We want the cheapest room possible. Naylor's. I mean, he's not even gonna fucking lay down. He's gonna goddamn
All right,
sit in the
well,
corner.
You're sleeping on a dirt floor. There are rats and cockroaches and all sorts of weird insects crawling all over you.
Just like the cave. Just like old times, guys.
But
Yep.
you're only spending 7 copper pieces to stay in that room together.
We
No,
can
doesn't
make
problem.
it homey.
Yep.
The innkeeper doesn't understand, but he will grant it to
Okay,
you.
we're back.
So-
all right, noted.
Is there any rule against just like being outside at nighttime overnight?
I will say in the town, you probably don't want to just sleep on the streets. This is a pretty rough and tumble place. And
Look,
the
You
guys,
inn
didn't
at
just get
least-
accosted right outside of the bar. Yeah.
The,
Yeah,
the
I mean,
inn at
just
least
being
provides
real.
you some shelter from weather and elements and things like that.
I want to pinch every penny. I don't want to hand anything over more than we have to. And I know that Roland is, apparently the famous one among us. But I'm telling you guys, this glassed off dick guy, he tried to kill me. And if his men recognize me, he might try to do it again. So I'm totally down with paying the cheapest price and sleeping among the roaches and the rats. No different than the cave.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it.
Yep, let's get a room.
We do it. We sleep. We wake up. What are we doing?
We end up getting the plague.
So yeah, you guys take a full rest in the inn. You're, I guess everybody recovers their spells and their hit points on a long rest.
Nice.
And yeah, now you have to decide what you want to do. It looks like we have about 45 minutes of real time left until Naylor and Roland have to peace out for the night. So
I was just
Indeed.
thinking, like, Roland, is there any way that you guys could birth Mordecai into this game? And then his life would be this mostly, and then whatever else you do outside of this.
Oh, I mean, like, I mean, just a quick aside. Like, I think it's gonna be fine. I already talked to Jolene. She said she'd be willing to watch Mordecai while I do D&D
And
once a week. So
Oh,
No, we're
that should still
asking.
be
We're
good.
asking if you can play. We're trying to get your kid to become a part.
Yeah,
of
what
the
I'm
team.
saying is rather than teach him like about life, you just bring him to us and he just plays D&D and you're like, this is what life is,
Well,
Mordecai.
I think Gray's closer in age to like even be close to getting that with
I
his
would love to have
development.
Gray. I would love to have Gray appear as like a guest or an NPC. All right, anyway, I'm done. I just want to, yeah.
yeah, that's fine. At this point, I don't think we have enough time to do much more than maybe go talk to some people around town.
I've got some business around town I'd love to do. I'm sure Jesse does too.
Yeah, same. Guys, I'm gonna say, can we just hit up Halia and just get this over with? She's gonna give us inside information on the red brands. I assume. I've never met this girl, but she has the same problem I do with them.
That sounds good to me. I already
What-
did my business, so whatever you guys need to do, let's do it.
Whatevs, you know. I mean, you know what my position is. I still
Yeah.
want to go to the orchard and chat with old Darren. See if that old adventurer knows anything about Grundrin or whatever the hell my clansman's name is.
I'm currently making a list right now of the open quests that you guys have. So we got the one from Sister Gariel.
Yes, yes. The Banshee, the beautiful Banshee.
Mm-hmm.
Is she beautiful? Have we
Find
done that
out.
yet?
She wants to
And-
be.
The main quest.
Banshee glow up.
Like, what if we? Well, we'll get to that.
Okay, so yep, that's what we got open there. So right now, you guys just woke up. You're hanging out in the Stonehill Inn. There's still a bunch of people in the common room as well that you can talk to.
Guys, I don't want to talk to anyone. I want to get the fuck out of here. I want to go talk to Halia. So I guess I want to talk to someone, but not these people.
You guys can split up too. You can do
Yeah, we
you
should
know
split up.
Yeah.
I don't think we should. Last time, I don't know. You guys didn't. Yeah, I mean, whatever.
You want
I'm
to
not-
talk to this girl, or you don't want to talk to this girl?
Obviously, I do. I'd
Said
like you
you
to
can handle
come.
it alone.
Yeah, I can, and I was going to until I got caught up in whatever we just survived. Look, I'm gonna go talk to Halia. You guys can either follow or go or whatever.
Bye.
I walk off on my own.
All right, so Enki splits off from the party. Does everybody else just want to hang out at the inn for now, or is there any? Does anybody
is
want to
any-
go anywhere else?
I'll go to the orchard. I'm interested to see what's
Well,
there.
I mean, I guess I'll go to the orchard too.
Oh, thank you
Um,
guys. I appreciate it. I really do.
Yeah.
All right, we're off to the orchard.
Okie doke. All right, so you guys head off to the orchard, and Enki is heading down to the Phandalin Miners Exchange to talk with Halia. So let's do that real quick. So Enki heads down to the Phandalin Miners Exchange, which you can see on the map is down at the south end of the trail south end of town, because he wants to talk to Halia. The Miners Exchange is a trading post where local miners have their valuables weighed, or their valuable finds weighed, measured, and paid out. since there's an absence of any like local lord or authority, really, the exchange also serves as an unofficial records office, registering claims to various streams and excavations around the area. There's not really any gold rush in Phandalin, but enough wealth is hidden in the nearby streams and valleys to support a good number of independent prospectors. That's why it's become such a hub of commerce. It's a great place to meet people who spend a lot of time out and about in the countryside surrounding Phandalin. The guildmaster is a ambitious and calculating human woman named Halia Thornton. In her attempts to establish the miners' exchange as the closest thing to the town has to a governing authority, she acts more than a simple merchant. She's also an agent of the Zentarim, a powerful organization that seeks to exert secret control over the North through wealth and influence. She's working slowly to bring Phandalin under her control and can become a valuable patron to the characters as long as you don't cross her. So, Jesse or Enki,
Oh.
I apologize.
Really quick, while Enki's doing this, I'm gonna use the restroom really quick. Be right back.
Okay, so you enter the miners' exchange, and Halia says, "Hello, hello." There we go. That's Halia's voice.
Oh, how strange and charming. How are you? Are you? My name is Enki. Who are you?
I am Halia Thornton.
Halia. I got to tell you, Halia. I've been
You
thinking a lot
may,
about
that
you
is
lately.
my name.
Yep. No, I know. I know who you are. Do you know who I am?
I do not. I'm not
Enki?
familiar with you.
Last name Fields. Enki D Fields. You don't never heard of me?
D.
Yeah, that's right. Danger.
No,
It's my middle
I've
name.
never heard the name.
Enki Dangerfields. You've never. Okay. Well, look. Here's the thing.
You prepped that one.
I've heard. Well, I held on to it. You called anyway. I've heard, hearing voices in my head. You know how that is. I've heard that you have a problem with the Redbrands
Yes, I do.
because you know what, Halia? Can you guess what I'm about to say next?
I cannot.
I have a problem with them too.
Oh wow! Don't we all here? Apparently.
Have they tried to kill you?
No, but they've definitely made business quite difficult for me,
How
along
so?
with everybody else in this town.
Tell me all about it.
Well, they're ruffians and thieves, and they have been really attempting to control all of the commerce in this fair town, which used to be quite the bustling hub of commerce, but now we're clearly struggling. The town is nearly in ruins, and it's all pretty much due to them.
Would you disagree with the idea of them being in ruins rather than this town?
Or the red brands.
Yeah, I'm saying, how willing are you to remove them from the vicinity? Because I've got a few friends, and we've just gone through quite an adventure, killing goblins, killing bugbears. We're kind of into killing shit, and I feel like the red brands are next on our list. Will you help us?
Yes, I'm not sure what help I can really offer you. I can offer a reward if you are able to deal with the red brands.
I mean, okay. I was hoping for more, Hallie. I got to say, you're just talking about like cornering the market and like owning the whole north sector, and now you're just, all right, what are you going to pay us? If we get rid of these red brands, what can you offer us? And by offer us, I mean like we, the plural, like the royal we.
I can offer a 100 GP if you
Per
can
person.
eliminate their leader.
Because I have 4 teammates. That'd be 400 total. That's what you're saying? 400 GP?
No, 100 GP.
100 GP total. So
Yeah,
you don't want
dude,
all
you have
the
to,
red
you have
brands.
to realize that like 100 GP is a shitload of money in this realm.
Oh no, no, I realize
Yeah.
it's just more is always better than more of shitloads are better than anyway. What I'm trying to, you just want us to kill the leader. You don't even care about the others. Is that what I'm getting? Am I picking up what you're putting down? You're telling me 100 GP, one head. I bring it back. It's the Redbrand leader. Happens to be glassed off. Dude who tried to kill me, and then we're all good. You pay the GP.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
All right, Halia. I'll see you later. I'll be back with his head. I go to meet my friends at the orchard.
Okay.
Weird fucking voice, that lady. I can't wait to tell him about it.
All right, you've opened another side quest for Halia, and the other members of the party are at the Eatermath Orchard, which is where Enki is heading to meet them.
As we arrive, I mention that Enki reminds me of a cross between Tom Cruise and the guy from Die Hard that calls the bad guy Booby.
Fair.
Okay. So the other three arrive at Eatermath Orchard, and you see a fit, silver-haired half-elf, well over 100 years old.
Taylor.
And he is hanging out in his orchard.
Oh, it's a dude. All right. Well, I'm
Yes.
sorry. I mean, I shouldn't make assumptions, but cool.
So, you guys,
So this is Darren.
sure, that's how we'll pronounce it. Daran.
Well, that's how the barmaiden pronounced it.
Darren?
Darren. Daran.
Taran.
Hey, Darren.
Oh, hello. How are you? What do I owe this this pleasant, hopefully pleasant visit?
Well, I mean, do we have to roll for initiative in this situation, or do we just talk based off whoever feels ready to talk?
No, whoever wants to say whatever to him.
All right. Well, first, I'd like to say, "What's up, cinnamon bun?"
I know, right? I've been seeing that too. It's too cute.
He is so ready for this game to be finished.
I bet. So is yeah.
Can
so
I
my
refer to your
dogs.
dog as CB?
What's that?
Can I refer to your dog as CB?
Oh hell yeah!
Dude, and
Any combination of those names, as
last
long as
name-
it's not Cinnabon. I just don't roll with Cinnabon because of the.
Yeah, that's
Business.
like a weird corporate, like, you might as well
Yeah.
name him McNugget or something.
Yeah, exactly. Nope, don't eat
Dude,
any of the dice.
And her last name has to be Dunn, so we can call her CBD.
You call her Bun
Perfect. Bundun.
Dun.
Nice.
And you can get into all sorts of fun, like CB radio sort of stuff too. You know, just like Roger 10-4. I don't know. You can just go.
Chris,
Yeah.
I like it. I like that.
Thank you.
You know what? Actually, Johnny, have you ever just thought about maybe getting into like short range radio? Because I think now might be the time.
Yeah. I never thought about it, but maybe I'll just go full bore.
I mean, the end of the world could be any day now. Wouldn't you want to like look for like post-apocalyptic radio signals at one point and understand what you're doing?
Yeah. I think my only listener would probably be your dad.
I mean, Pops, I don't know if Pops has that skill on his character sheet just yet, but he'll need it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so proud of him for showing me what is it? Shit, Sassy Justice.
Oh yeah, that is really funny.
Oh my gosh. But the fact he sent it to me, I'm like, that's amazing. That's like, yeah, no one's on that tip yet. And it's it's a good
Nope.
tip.
I didn't even realize it existed until Christmas.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I didn't want to give it credit. I was like, this isn't as good as it actually was. I was like, Dan couldn't possibly show me something this good. And then when he did, and it was like Trey's new project.
Mhm.
Damn.
Why
so
is this door closed?
Enki walks up at this point and says, like, You guys all look like you're in some weird trance. What are you, Dan's and Sassy and what are you guys? I see that there's an elf here, and he's as confused as I am.
Yes.
Yes, yes. Back to the orchard we're in, clearly.
Alf,
Yes. Do
isn't
you
this your
do
business?
you have anything?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
What's going on?
Hey, Darren, thanks for welcoming us to your orchard. It's beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Roland asks if he can taste one of his apples.
Is this? Oh, wait.
Sure. Go ahead. Have.
All right,
have
I
an
grab
apple.
an apple as he's like halfway giving me permission. I started just munching on it. All right, continue.
Has this been in your family for a long time? The orchard, that is.
Yes. Sure. I'm well over 100 years old.
Oh, you look great.
Yeah,
That's a weird flex for an elf, though. Like, isn't that really young? Like, are you trying to like look older than you are?
Did
Roland,
you?
Roland,
You
just
can-
let
I
the
mean, you
dude, let
can-
the guy, just
Yeah.
be
You
the
can
guy.
He's
You
only
can
a half
insight
elf.
check if you want.
He is only half elf. Yeah, he's half elf.
So that means he probably lived for like 500 years instead of 1,000 years. So he's like, I'm 20. I've lived to 20 years old. Like, I don't give a shit.
Alf turns towards Roland and gives the single hand like I got this.
All right.
Chill
all right.
motion.
I eat my apple.
Perfect. So yeah, I continue to schmooze and say, did you inherit this property or did you start it yourself?
No. I started this property after I retired from my adventuring career. My family is from the area, and I wanted to come back here and start a homestead. So I found this plot of land and started an orchard.
Wonderful. I hear you're an adventurer.
Former.
He just said that.
Yes,
That's
where
how he heard
that's
it.
where I heard it. Where by
Look,
any
I'm very
chance-
busy. Do you have anything of importance to ask?
Yeah. Yes, I'm sorry. I re-motioned to Roland in a more dramatic sense that with my palm, I got this, and and I turn back and say, by any chance on your journeys, have you come across whatever his name is?
And I turn to Roland right when he says that, and I go, I don't know if he's got this.
Grundrin. Have you come across Grundrin in your Rock Seeker lately?
Dungeon Rockseeker. The name is familiar, but I've never met the man.
You may know them as Rocksteady and Bebop Brothers.
No one knows them as that, Enki. Stop. Stop trying to make it a thing.
The barmaiden seemed to think that you may have an idea who he is. Do you know why?
Oh, everybody thinks that I know everything because of my past, but I honestly I've been retired for a number of years, and like I said, I've heard the name. The name is familiar, but I've never met the man.
Where did you hear the name?
Just around town.
Is that really all you have to say?
You can insight check.
Insight check.
All right, roll.
Roland's gonna do an insight check too.
Roll for what? 20?
Yeah, roll a d20.
I'm going to do an insight check too.
Well, you're not interacting with him right now. It doesn't really make a difference.
But I did one, and that okay.
Is there
Okay.
like a? Do I check to see if there's a modifier or anything?
It would be wisdom.
Okay, it's +3, so 21.
He's not telling you anything false. He's being completely truthful with you.
Lame. This fucking
Oh,
Maiden's
if I may, I have an idea.
Yes, Roland.
Please.
I'm ready.
Well, 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 Mr. Adventure, Mr. Ancient Elven Adventure. Yes, yes, nice orchard you have here. Munch, munch, munch. I spit out a worm. Ew! What is this? What is this? You call this an orchard? And then and then I reach into Anki's pocket.
What?
And I pull out 20 gold pieces, and I jingle them in my hand like dice, and I say, "What would 20 gold pieces buy us? I know an adventure when I see one. I know you need something, maybe pesticide for these worm-ridden apples. Now tell us, what do you know?"
I don't know what you're asking me about.
I throw the gold pieces to the ground and I start walking back to Phandalin completely over it.
I immediately
Yes.
grabbed the gold pieces and put them back in my pocket.
I
The elf is very confused at this point.
I'd like to step
He's
up.
given
to the
you
elf.
he's given you all the information he knows about the Rock Seekers, which is very little. He's very everybody in town is more concerned with the Red Brands at this point than anything else outside of the town, because
All right.
that's all they know.
I'm getting a Maslow's hierarchy sense right here. We're not going to get much of anything progress-wise until we deal with the main threat everyone's bothered by. Then we'll start to get everyone's favor. I don't think we're going to leverage much preemptively. But
Yes,
that's
I
my
mean,
take.
as at this point, I would really love to see a group of adventurers teach those ruffians a lesson. It's time someone took a stand against the Red Brand's leader, Glassstaff. I know they hang around the Sleeping Giant Tap House, and I know that their main safe house lies just under Tressender Manor, that giant mansion at the east end of town.
Oh,
Well,
we did
that's-
see one of them run off to there earlier.
Ah, you were
Interesting.
accosted already. That seems to happen to many adventurers who pass through here.
We were. It was a sloppy battle.
All right, Roland's come back. Well, I suppose we should probably head to this inn and get some answers from some of the henchmen.
Yeah, on that note, I turn to my party and I just kind of like say, like, just like trying to like not mention it to the elf. So look, here's the deal. We don't even need to take out the Red Brands. I went and I talked to Thornton, the Ton of Thorns, Halia. She's kind of prickly, but she's kind of pretty in like an old-fashioned beat-up way. She survived. It's a nice thing. What I'm trying to say is she offered us 100 gold pieces if we kill Glassstaff, the same dick that tried to kill me. We don't even need to worry.
Glassstaff, yes.
How did you hear? Okay. Well,
I'm
at this
still
point, I don't even
standing
care.
right next to you.
Right. And you didn't hear about the Rocksteady and Bebop, brother. I'm just, whatever. All right. Anyway, I guess that makes sense. What I'm trying to say is, guys, we don't need to deal with henchmen. Roland, I like your attitude. I'm not saying it isn't in the right direction, but let's just go take the head of Glassstaff, bring it back to Mrs. Ton of Thorns. We'll get 100 GP, and I'm sure the rest of the Red Brands will just break up because they don't have their leader anymore. Let's not go to the Sleeping Giant. Let's go right into the depths of the Tressendar Manor.
You give me a great idea. Hear me out, Henke. We could follow my idea still. We could go to the tavern. We could pose, if you will, as people trying to infiltrate the Red Brands. Maybe we're trying to join them. Maybe they'll.
Oh, I like
maybe
this.
we put on disguises because they've seen us already. We'll have to put on disguises. And we try to infiltrate them. Once we're in, we somehow sneak past all. I mean, we don't want to fight everyone. I see what you're saying.
No, right.
We sneak past everyone. We get the head, and we come right back.
Sounds like a farce. I'm in.
You son of a bitch. I'm in.
I'm in. We're all in.
We're all in, Roland.
Oh.
As long as I get to do my human joke again. Look over there.
Oh, I love that one, Naylor. I really think you're nailing the timing. When you have that look on your eyes, I know you are trying to understand a human emotion. It's amazing. You're doing it.
Roland, thank you. I am trying.
And again, I have to reach my arm out because Alf actually is like 4 or 5 steps over in that direction, just following Johnny's pointing. And I'm like, just hold on, dude. We don't. It's an inside joke. You're part of it. Okay. Let's go to the sleeping giant. We go to the sleeping giant.
Okay, you guys.
Wait. Wait, disguises. I'm gonna shave my head, and I shave my head really quick. Just right there with whatever I have. Or just shave my head, sloppy.
I of course put on Groucho Marx glasses.
Yep. Okay. Yep. I don't do anything because I was hiding the whole time. They never saw me. I was either sneak attacking or hiding. They have no idea who I am. No one sees me. No one saw me.
Oh, so what's your alibi then? Like, who are you? What's your backstory?
Best part, nothing. Nada.
Oh.
People ask.
Okay.
I do my best to hide my ears within my hair. And I talk in my human accent.
Wait, Naylor, I'm not sure about mages, but I'm pretty sure you can use your prestidigitation to maybe make your clothing appear like a simple hillbilly while you do your human impression. It might work.
But yes, I will prestidigitate. Can I do that? Change the appearance of things that I'm wearing?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much any appearance, sound, like little field thing for like a minute, I think, right?
You just have to keep it up like every minute, like.
Give Daddy a
Just
second.
do well. Each minute, what you do is you go, look over there.
Right, for 1 minute you dive into a bush.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can create an instantaneous, harmless sensory effect, such as a shower of sparks, a puff of wind, faint musical notes, or an odd odor. You can light or snuff out a candle or torch or a small, like anything that doesn't really cause any damage to anybody.
Uh-huh.
Hold on. I would
Okay.
say save that because that sounds like an instant, not necessarily like an enchantment.
Hang on.
It's a cantrip that lasts for an hour.
Oh, okay. That's actually
wow.
more
To
than
an
I
hour.
expected.
Yes,
That's
thank you.
actually, I am actually
You
now
can-
for
you can
that.
have
I think that's
3
really cool.
You can have 3 of its non-instantaneous effects active at a time, and you can dismiss each effect as an action.
I think that's really. I don't know if you missed that, Naylor, but now I'm all for Alf's suggestion and Roland's suggestion. You can cast that spell up to an hour, and you can
Okay.
use it 3 times as your action, so you could
Okay.
stay concealed. I love it. You guys are awesome. That's a great idea. 'Cause
Yeah,
this
well,
guy,
you
he
can't
sticks out like a.
you can't really. I mean, you can clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot. You can make a color, a small mark, or a symbol appear on an object or a surface. You can create a trinket or illusory image that can fit in your hand.
Oh, so he can't
Stuff like
change his
that.
outfit.
Well, he can make his clothes dirty or clean.
Make
Oh,
your
well.
your clothes clean.
No
Or
wait.
no, dirty.
Yeah.
Right.
What the heck?
All right. I'll attempt to make a headband appear in my hand so I can hide my ears at the very least.
That's what you're gonna
Okay.
do. You're not gonna get dirty. You're just hiding your ears. Why
I
don't
guess
we
you can just roll around on the
look,
ground.
Hold on. I got it. Let's slow down. Save your spell because we might need it to escape. If we get in there and something goes wrong, you might need to distract them. And Roland, you just said it. You can roll on the ground if you want to be dirty. Now, the ears thing, I got this covered. I got this short sword. And if you just lay on the ground and get dirty, I will cut off your ears and then no one's going to recognize you again.
No, I can cast prestidigitation at will, so I'm gonna do it. It's a cantrip.
You can have
All right,
up
but
to-
but roll
up
on
to
the ground
3
and make you a little
effects.
dirty.
And I will cut off your ears, just like we said. So, ready?
Okay, so
Okay, so
move-
you guys
moving
get to the
forward.
Sleeping Giant Inn. You enter the inn, or I'm sorry, the Sleeping Giant Tavern. You enter the tavern and you see it's a very dirty, dangerous watering hole at the end of Phandalin's main street. It's often, as you know, it's often frequented by Redbrand thugs and is operated by a surly female dwarf named Grista. So,
I will call out and say, "Well, howdy there, my human friends."
No. Hold on. Slow down.
hold on.
I like this. And I'm gonna go up to the dwarf bartender and be like, "We're a couple of rowdy boys who are looking for some no good boys. Meet up with some no good rowdy boys up in here."
I look at Alf and I go, I saw a dwarf. I thought that you should take the lead, just for the record. I thought that would have been just.
Yeah,
I'm just walking around to every table going, "Howdy."
I'm just
Same.
I'm just standing there in stunned silence, just
Same.
completely unprepared for how to deal with this for at least 30 seconds.
So, yeah, you guys get in there and you're everybody recognizes you anyway because you are the ones who killed the Redbrand Ruffians.
Oh my
earlier.
god! Even with our disguises.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
you
you didn't
were all-
roll to see if our disguises would
Yeah, we
work?
don't roll. There's nothing.
Wait.
It's just they're
Hold
bad.
up. I want to roll for our
Howdy.
disguises.
All right, everybody
That effort
roll.
was not realized at all.
Everybody roll a check for
Deception?
Deception, yeah,
What do we roll? 20?
yeah. Checks
Oh,
are always a
natural
20.
one. Natural one with
Oh,
a
boy.
-1. So that's
Oh, boy.
0.
And what? And
Your disguise definitely doesn't work. Plus, you're already a folk hero that everybody recognizes.
Who shaved his head?
that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, I forgot about that.
So you had a Britney moment. You
All right, so
Uh,
natural 16 plus 1, so 17.
And I get I get a 19.
I don't think it matters. We're with the
No,
recognized.
no. Hold on. Let me just, and I'm not saying this is what's happening, but just, I say, listen, look, Alf, be cool. They walked in ahead of us. They have been talking to everyone. We haven't said a word. Let's just relax.
both-
Let's see what happens.
And they both have chosen the same awkward accent. Yeah.
Yes, and they're both saying
I-
howdy to
I-
different people.
I
without
suddenly
caring-
nod, suddenly feeling a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, let's just
So
let's see what happens.
another ruffian in a grimy red robe notices Naylor and Roland, and he walks up to you and he spits on the ground. He says, well, what do we have here? 2 little lost puppies. What do you want here? You come to bark at us. I don't know why he's from New Zealand now, but
But he is.
I say, "Well, howdy, my friend. I'm just wondering, how does one join up with this crew of yours?"
Are you mental? You just killed 3 of my friends
I certainly did
outside
not.
in the street.
What?
Preposterous. Is that
What?
not preposterous, Roland?
What?
I mean, my friend.
All right.
What?
At this point, I mentioned to Enki that I think
Yeah.
we should just try our best to take advantage of any sort of surprise that we may have left to take on attacking these motherfuckers. That's my position.
I
Hold
will.
on.
I will now use prestidigitation and just make a puff of smoke. I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm really trying to direct you guys here, and you're not making it easy. The The ruffian looks at the puff of smoke and is just bewildered. He has no idea what is happening right now. Yeah. Is there anything that you guys want to, maybe try to ask him, maybe try to intimidate him into telling you?
I mean, isn't our whole point to just get rid of the red brands? Isn't that the like number one goal here?
I say Alf.
Yeah, but
Alf.
this is just their like watering hole.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know
This is
that
my
their
whole
hideout
point.
is under
We are
Tressendar
wasting
Where they
Manor.
our
sharpen their
time.
knives, huh?
We are. This is ridiculous. We are wasting our time. We're still standing by the door. They're in the middle of the room. We haven't moved since the doorway. I go, Alf. I'm pretty sure
I'm
we
at the
can take out.
bartender.
I know. Yep. I say to Alf, I am pretty sure we can take this Glassdoff guy by ourselves. I think we should just start heading out the door, let them figure it out or not, and let's go just take out the leader. Because if we take out the leader,
I say, hey, or wait, hold on, 1 second. NK, 1 second. I see you're looking a little antsy to get out of here, but we're gonna need some convincing outfits if we want to make this work. And then I swing with my greatsword to the one closest to me with
No
a
way.
20 to hit, and I try to cut his head off.
Oh, here we go.
Wait, what are you trying to do? You're trying to take his
I have
his
already
outfit?
swung an
Sneak
attack
attack.
for 20 with my greatsword to the red brand closest to me, trying to cut his head off.
Okay. Before you do that, you've intimidated him enough with swinging your greatsword, that he falls to his knees and he says, "Please, please, let me live. I'll tell you anything you want to know."
I say we cut his head off.
No,
All right,
I
well,
look at it.
You cut his head off in the middle of
No.
Wait. Okay, yeah, and so I'm gonna be like, all right, you tell us what we want to know, and I run out of here like a crazed lunatic. No one knows the difference.
Okay, so the red brand that you have intimidated into giving you information, he tells you that some things that you already know and some things that you don't. So the leader of the red brands is a human wizard known as Glassstaff. So named because his magic staff is made of glass. The glass staff, and you know that their hideout is under whatever it's called, Tressendar Manor. And his quarters, his chambers are in the western end of the stronghold. There is a mysterious figure called the Black Spider who has hired the Red Brands to frighten off adventurers and intimidate locals, but he doesn't know why. He has sent bugbears to reinforce the Red Brands and provide extra muscle. So they're also lurking around the hideout in random places. The lower part of the complex is guarded by a hideous eye monster, and the Red Brands have a handful of captives in a holding area near the old crypts, which are guarded by skeletons.
Does the eye
So that's
monster
what you
like
know. That's
float
what you
around like
Okay.
What's
like
that?
does the eye monster, is he like levitate and just float around by any chance?
I have no idea.
Okay.
And
Okay.
neither does he.
Good. This
He's
is all
just-
good info. I got to take this dog out or she's going to shit on the floor. So I'll
Go
be
ahead.
right back.
Go for it.
All right. I mean, we're hitting closing time anyway. We got like 5 minutes before everybody apparently had to go, or some players had
Two
to go.
people have to go. Yeah.
So,
JC
but
and I
yeah,
are gonna carry.
this-
I mean, Enki and I.
this
I mean, we could. That'd be
hideout
ridiculous.
is
We won't.
this hideout
Side
is very
adventures.
heavily guarded.
Oh.
There are a lot of magical creatures and whatnot floating around in there at random places that you will almost certainly run into.
Here's what I gotta say. Roland says, "Well, I'm glad that you've had a change of heart, but you're coming with us,
Oh,
and I don't want any ifs, ands, or buts. You're gonna get us
Okay.
in, nice and quiet. I don't want anyone saying anything, or you don't know what I'll do. And that's what Roland says.
So you take the you take that ruffian prisoner, and no one in town really has any like stops you because they're all pretty hopeful that you will take care of the Redbrands. And yeah.
Wait, and I also have a Terminator moment where I tell the other red band guys to strip down to give us our costumes.
That's a great idea.
I have that thought too.
Okay. I mean, you can do that.
Take off your tunics. Take off your squire pants. I say.
Okay. I mean, there were only a few other ruffians in there at that point. So only two of you can have disguises because you killed 3 of the other ones and the other one ran away to Tressendar Manor. So there were only 2 ruffians left in there.
I got it.
You took one prisoner and made the other one strip down. So
okay. So the outfits. I'm gonna guess that these are like standard soldier guys. I'm just assuming
they're grimy red robes is what they were wearing.
Right. And what I'm suggesting is we have whoever fits the clothes puts on the clothes, and you take me and maybe Roland
as prisoners.
You got
yes.
Okay. Well, they were.
And we're bringing you in.
They were humans, so they would be about human size. So, the clothes would not fit the halfling or the dwarf, most likely.
Roland, you're playing guard, and you're bringing in a halfling and a dwarf as prisoner with this Redbrand, who's really our prisoner, but it'll get us in.
And I'm going to take a 20 and fashion like a really cool mustache and like other like facial things to like make myself like less recognizable.
Okay. Well, Naylor is not back yet. I really have to pee. I know, Roland, you're getting towards dinner time, right?
Yeah.
And I need to figure out for next week how to deal with you guys. Because that should not have taken as long as it did to get to this point.
Really?
No, not at all. You guys just didn't ask the right questions, and I couldn't like just give you the answers that I needed to. So yeah, but you're heading towards Tressendar Manor at this point. All right.
I think we got a really good plan, though. We're gonna go in there, Star Wars
it's a good
style
plan as well.
I kind of wanted to stop by the Alderleaf farm for a minute beforehand, just to poke around.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Ooh, I was joking, but now I'm not.
Yeah, that would not have been a bad idea.
And it's not too late. So
sounds like it's not. Well, I mean, on
our way, we could even drop off our wagon at the Lion Shield Coster and collect our reward.
Oh, we're lugging that around still?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're not lugging it around. It's just parked outside
the
of
Stonehill Inn.
Yeah,
so
it still seems like a liability. Like, let's bank that.
Yeah, let's bank that. I'll keep track of everything as I always do. You don't need to remember any of the gold, copper, silver, or jade frog statues. I got it all. Noted.
Word. Well, guys, thanks again for playing such a fun game with me, and that was a blast. Thanks so much, and I'll probably get going. But let me know if you guys do anything post game. Keep me in the loop. But
I mean, I think we're gonna need the whole party for upcoming events. So
I honestly, last week I had successfully tied one on by the time we got into later night adventures. And I think that my character was like asleep for half of it anyways too. So
And then when you woke up, you got like lethal damage
like
almost
immediately.
Yeah, because
I was gonna say-
we went and tried to clear a cave full of goblins and stuff with only 3 characters.
Okay. All right.
All right, Roland, and tomorrow,
And that's it.
tomorrow, you know, you just be aware that tomorrow you become a god.
Well, yeah, no. Tomorrow, I fully hit my achievement of consume, reproduce, and then eventually die. So like I'm hitting
2 out of 3.
achievement.
2 out of 3, man.
Mm-hmm.
IDDQD, dude. IDKFA.
No,
IDDQD.
I'm super excited, but yeah, I will definitely, unless something happens, I'll definitely be here next week, same time, or unless we change the time. But just let me know what time you guys want to do it.
We'll do.
Cool.
Totally.
So,
We'll be in there.
but so again, just to re-verify, so there's no like real restrictions. It's just like you can only take up so much of a time window for your phone. Is that?
Yeah, like 3 hours is my slot.
That's solid, dude. We'll
Totally.
yeah, that's solid. We can work with that.
We'll
I know you
communicate
gotta go.
whatever we got to do. So yeah, awesome. Well, congrats, man. Yeah, congrats.
Yeah, congrats, dude.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
congratulations. You are the new daddy in town, the disciplined
Mhm.
daddy.
Ooh, the real daddy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Wow.
I'm stoked, but yeah, I'll be posting some pics on the Face World when it all goes down. So I'm sure you guys will get to see little baby Roland.
Like as soon as his lights would hit, the light, just get him in that little VR headset from the start. Don't even let him see the sun. Just get him in there, and then he'll be Neo.
Right. Born into the Matrix.
You got it, dude.
Mhm.
All right, dude. Get out of here.
All
Take
right.
it easy, bud.
Peace.
See ya.